Okay, good. I am recording. Awesome. What we got, Jeff? I have friends in the audience. Just keep an eye out. Oh, Jeff, my man. Oh, oh, that was almost painful. Uh-oh. You might you might be right, Blackfish. The backdrop does say SpongeBob. What the fuck?
Video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in
Sorry,
development, and our
my bad.
singular goal today is to get
Fortunately, we didn't
you
really miss
excited
anything.
about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1. It delivers, don't worry. Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season, and yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss. That's all I'll say right now. But let's get right to the games and gameplay. The
Oh
first reveal
no.
is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
Um,
Is cursed. The prince has been kidnapped,
Prince of Persia,
taken to a forbidden land.
Sands of Time remake.
All hope rests with us, the immortals,
Cow.
to rescue him and save the empire. But we weren't prepared for what was coming next. Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
This is. It looks neat. I hated that enemy in Horizon. No, this isn't Prince of Persia. What is it? I mean, this.
In these times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting.
I'll have to take a look at what this actually is later on.
Save the kingdom.
Oh, it is Prince of Persia. Okay, cool. It's the first time they've used a bow and arrow in Prince of Persia, but
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024, a brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep
okay.
combat, some huge boss
So I was kind
fights,
of right.
and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able
Agreed.
to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right.
Okay.
It's
Mortal
time
Kombat.
for Mortal Kombat 1.
I know how to kick this thing off with a bang.
Couldn't keep you waiting on this one. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet.
I've
The
been
reboot
hard
for
at work
series will
teasing
be
the
new
shit
era
out of
timeline,
MK1
and it's
for the
coming this
past
September.
8 months.
Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of
Okay.
Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it!
I'm gonna have to blur a bunch of this shit out on YouTube. I hope not, but... Hey, kitten face. Hey!
I have had enough of you.
Then go before I put you down.
It's not dinner time yet, kitty. It will be soon. It'll be dinner soon. You're bugging the piss out of me. I love you, but you gotta stop trying to claw my arms off.
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento, it's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
What? Are they doing a Street Fighter? Woof. I'm digging the penguin in the pool.
Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
So much less grounded than the Mortal Kombat I'm used to.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
Hano and Raiden, not exactly who I would have chosen.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Okay. I'm looking forward to seeing Max's take on this. This is kind of like what they did in Street Fighter 6 with Okay. I'm probably gonna have to blur some of this out on YouTube. Yeah, almost definitely. It looks like the assists are kind of what they did on Street Fighter 6 with story mode bosses coming in, popping in and helping you out, but it's just for like one turn. That's not his finisher. He's supposed to explode you. Hey Blackfish, you want to edit that one for me?
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys?
That was good.
Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man
Ed
who's
Boon.
been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
Yeah, I figured. Where's Tobias? the other half of Noob Saibot.
Congratulations. They love you. All right. Well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all the gameplay of MK1.
I'm not bored, Chad. I'm just tired.
Because first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline.
Because we got a
number
reboot.
of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the one is.
I was gonna say it was weird to see Raiden and
incredible.
Kano working
We
together.
saw there was, you know, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your sort of your main, you know, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, you know, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they...
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay, you know. So you can you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see... That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what
Let me
they
pop
like
my
seeing.
camera off for this.
You know, the best team-ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your
Oh,
cameo.
wrong
How do
one.
Do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right? Where
Yeah, exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, you know, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see.
Weird.
So you can bring them in a combo almost.
Exactly. And you see there's like
Something
a
weird
meter
going
up
on with my
top, which is
Dream
basically-
Deck.
That'll limit
God
it, so
damn
you
it.
can't obviously fire them.
Oh well.
Indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, you know, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of you know, basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
Amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero.
Okay, neat.
Sub-Zero, right? You can same thing with Scorpion, but a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro
was
popped in there.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, you know, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, you know, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of nine of the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or at least know
Sorry.
that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
That's cool.
That was people don't
That's
know
very
the story.
cool.
I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. You know, the first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him.
Hey,
You know, we were this
can you
close
not
like
sharpen
4 or
your
5
claws on my
times.
chair, please?
And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too.
Wow.
So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited.
Okay,
Well,
okay,
I know
okay,
your team has been
fine.
working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right.
I'm
This
still here,
has been a
chat.
very difficult,
Give me a sec.
secret to keep
Yeah.
over the last 4 years, and so but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And you know, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters. You know, so there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos.
My cats wanted food.
Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks.
I was just joking, Blackfish.
So
I'll edit this.
All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw
2 years
capture from Path of Exile 2, a
I've been
sequel that
complaining.
pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
I've been complaining about not having seen. You got Jared Leto from Mortal Kombat.
Where are the gods?
Maybe for Injustice 17 or whatever. Asmongold just lost his shit. If I had more control over the camera, I'd get down with this, but... And obviously this is an MMO, so you won't be doing this with one person. Hooey! Jesus. Okay. That was short.
More coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well,
And
the team
it's
at Capcom
fucking
has
great.
an important update to share with you right now.
Oh no. Not the battle pass. What? Mecha Ryu? What the fuck? Oh.
I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence, Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
It's only been out for a week, man. What on earth? Exoprimal X Street Fighter, Fall 2023. I don't know. Play a day one with Game Pass.
Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for
Was
today's
not.
show. That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall, with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
There's nothing
I don't know. That was pretty crazy.
that can shape the fabric of reality.
Alan Wake.
Transforming everything you may think you know.
Potatoes going
That's
nuts.
right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out
The studio
probably to go right to the
walks
source.
up to him with a bag full of
This man's
cash,
bold
and he
creative
says
choices
yes.
have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
I mean, last year it was The Rock pimping energy drinks.
Thank you,
So,
everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Nick,
what was
I
it?
gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh wow, yeah.
Game
thank you.
Awards
I'm
was
so happy
Pedro
to be
Pascal.
Invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite, maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game, but Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing
Cool.
one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. He's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and
Yes,
I like that.
we've played the game.
And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully back to Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, you know, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean,
So
how did
weird.
you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast,
Okay.
and that really put the hook in, ha, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight
Oh,
to me was an
God.
opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me
It's
was like,
cool,
wow,
but that was a
I
bad
can
pun.
I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say. It
You
took
realize
me
we all watch
nothing
movies
but a
too,
split
buddy.
second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, what excuse me, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you
Top
make
tier pun.
has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So
Yep.
that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games. Moving
Thank you.
forward.
Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so
All right,
much.
thank you.
Hopefully the
Have
first
fun.
of many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man.
Put it
Awesome.
there,
There you
pal.
go. Lock it in. Now, for
Yeah.
all of you who
It took
wanna
me
play
2
Nick
seconds to
Cage
say
in
yes
Dead
to
by
that
Daylight,
giant bag
the
of
chapter
cash.
officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Did they have a motion capture that completely unchanging expression? I know it's a multiplayer game.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations, but back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations, and later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Fans, we are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune
Okay.
into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix. Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
It's Henry Cavill's last season. Which is kind of sad. I think they're going to give it to Liam Hemsworth after him.
It won't get you a statue. But
I think that also has to do with royalties.
I won't abandon Ciri.
Neutrality has consequences too.
You're right.
I'm right.
No, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not monetized on YouTube anyway, so I don't have to worry about it.
Everything that's happened. It's all connected. And she's at the center of it.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
You sure about this?
Are you?
I mean, it looks cool, but again, like I said, part of the reason they're getting rid of Henry Cavill is because after a certain number of seasons,
History has a way of repeating itself.
the amount that he gets from royalties goes up with every episode.
The dangers we've seen.
So it's easier to reboot it and recast him. It's cheaper to reboot it and recast him than go to a 4th season, even if they're just continuing the story.
We're witches.
Is that so?
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please, don't hurt me. And then, wow! Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
Okay. Summer Games Fest has always been a little weird in terms of cross promotion. What is this? It's from Epic. Oh, okay. The Witch Hunt. Begins. I'm gonna be honest, I don't pay a whole lot of attention to most FPS games, so. Witchfire. Okay. I'll have to see more of it. PSVR 2.
Operation Control clears you for engagement.
I mean, y'all better be shipping a whole y'all better be shipping a whole hell of a lot more VR units than you probably are. Okay.
turning back after this. You sure?
It's actually over the shoulder. All the gameplay looks over the shoulder, but I'm not sure. I don't know exactly what I'm looking at right now. Okay. I mean, it looks neat. I'm just not sure what it is. Fucking cowboys in space with lasers and oh, Remnant. Okay. Okay. Shooter Souls like over the shoulder, yeah, Remnant 2. Yeah.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through
got a
today's
feeling.
reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. I want to
Except
welcome everyone
I'm not on
co-streaming
TikTok.
the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch,
Thanks,
we
Jeff.
also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises,
Should I enable
another legendary
drops chat?
gaming hero
Do you guys
set
play
to return
Warframe?
later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
I just bought all these. Well, that makes me mad. Maybe. Yeah, no, for sure, hype. If this is like an old 2D side-to-side Sonic, I might consider this. This looks way better than all of the 3D stuff. I am a fan. Holy shit. We have to fight that thing? It feels like they just made a mashup of like Sonic 2 and Sonic 3. Okay. I'd consider streaming that actually.
A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This
It looks
April,
great.
Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
Okay.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
I feel like I've seen pieces of this in places. Who makes this?
The tournament's starting. Great. Let me get warmed up. Strike first.
That was cheesy.
Let's see some sparks fly.
Huh. Never mind. I miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz. Ecstasy too slow.
Okay.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass,
What?
PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Chad, I'm not going to be able to stick around too long after this. I do have a 5:15 meeting for a project. Soulsborne Pinocchio? Cal, can you stop? I'm... Why? Okay. I have lots of questions. First of all, why are they singing in French? Pinocchio's an Italian story. Second, Soulsborne Pinocchio is fighting with what? Just... Does he use his nose as a sword? What's... No. Okay. Okay, so it is just a regular Soulsborne where you get character classes and so forth. Lies of P.
Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
Okay. I mean, generally speaking,
right,
Soulsborne games
demo
aren't
for
my
Lies
thing.
of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
Unreal 5, eh? Since you love Neo 2. Neo 2 is actually not bad. No, I'm not like a huge Soulsborne fan in general. I get the like the challenge and the feeling of like, hell yeah, I fucking beat a thing. But to have that be every boss is infuriating at times. Akira Toriyama. Okay. It's gonna blow my eardrums out. I mean, it looks very Dragon Ball. Okay. You might get this. I mean, if this is by Bandai Namco, Yeah, it is. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot was an awesome time. So, if it's anything like that, and you're interested in that anime, I would get it.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from iam8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals.
Yeah.
Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects.
Okay.
Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Okay. Stray DLC. It's neon white. I'm probably going to tune into this. I might not record it, but I will look at it. If that's a DLC for Stray, I'm down.
Wonder what that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next, we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
I'm going to take this opportunity to pee real fast, because I doubt I'll play this. Looks gorgeous, though. Give me 1 sec.
An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path. You must find them. Harness their power. And put down this threat once and for all.
Not gonna lie, this looks better than most MMOs I've seen. Just because MMOs in general have to load in so many assets remotely. Sign up for the tech test. Test our game for us.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword fighting game World
I actually need
from
to...
Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Actually, once we move, I'll probably activate my Steam account for gifts.
Hear the battle call. Cities rise and empires fall. But it's a war worth fighting. We're taking up our arms. Held the line up, here we touch. And we keep on fighting.
Looks very MMO. Somewhat confused. Yeah, it looks very MMO. It's a big Warhammer dude that's obviously a tank class. I don't know. Yeah, I'd have to see more. Play for free on Steam Next Fest.
Hey, this is not.
Why can't
Is that Louisiana? Oh, Jesus Christ. I think I've seen some of this before. It's the one where you just have to be an asshole to your friends. I don't remember where I saw some of this.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light to Stay Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event
So many
season like
MMOs,
you've never
man.
seen before. Trust me, for one of them, you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Oh no. Jeff, you broke YouTube for a second. Crash. Team Rumble. Yeah, we saw some of that. Okay. How's that gonna work? I'm just like, how's it gonna work to just say cloud gaming? It's gonna be a hot mess.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great, by the way? Crash
I have a
Team
2
Rumble is
gigabit
gonna feature
connection.
playable
I don't think I could
Ripperoo
game
and
over cloud
Engine,
like
Leo
that.
Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards
Alan Wake.
2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
Hey, surprise, surprise. He's about my age.
Dapper as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake at the game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023.
Oh yeah.
It's coming this
No,
October,
I'm very much
and
looking
we
for
are
this.
so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for
My
fans
wife wants
and
to play
for
this
you.
too, so
14 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes. Yeah. Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have 2 playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own
Resident Evil-esque.
terrifying journeys through 2 different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place. And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent,
coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate
Yes.
a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about. You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game.
Yeah.
This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn.
I love
to
this style
survive,
of Remedy
and
games.
with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open
For those
up
of you
the
who don't
experience
know
so
in the
that
audience,
you
who are not in
can
chat,
hop
who have heard
play
me say
Alan
this a
Wake in the
bazillion
dark
fucking
place,
times,
as he's trying to find
I
his
knew
way
a lot of the
out,
guys that
and
founded
you will
Remedy
keep on playing as
back in the
Saga
90s.
the Pacific Northwest as
We used to
the
hang out on
investigation
IRC
goes
or Internet
on,
Relay
and you are
chat, and I
free
used to write
to
music with
switch
them and
between
stuff.
them.
So
There are a lot of
I
connection
know
points.
Yes.
In
I know
many surprising
relatively
ways,
well,
but there is no right way
or
to
knew
play through this.
relatively
You can
well
choose.
a lot of the
You
people
can
that founded the
go on
company.
as
And they're
Alan
really
all
cool
the way
dudes.
close to the end, or
That's
as
why I
Saga, or
remarked
you
at the
can keep
beginning of
hopping
this.
between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good. at
That dude looks
telling
about my
challenging,
age.
interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially. So we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine. I'm sure throughout the experience.
Because he's
Today,
probably
though,
only like 3
I know
years
you brought
older
with
than
you
me.
some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it.
Let's go.
So tell us, what are we going to see? What
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Holy shit, that looks amazing. I'm gonna have to play this back for Red when she gets home from work. Also, I hope this doesn't run long.
Sounds like somebody's home.
This is gonna be fucking terrifying with 3D audio. %110% count on me jerking the entire controller around from wherever I hear a noise. If we're moved in, I'll probably let Red stream this before I do. There's no fucking way I'd be moving that flashlight that slow. They got me. Yeah, this is the dude we saw in the trailer. Yeah, run out into the light so you don't need that flashlight. This is baby game not scary. I mean, with the way that the lighting is set in this scene, it's not like the darkness terrifying thing. But that deer jumping through the wall did jump scare me a little bit. I've always said jump scares are the cheap kind of scares. The real scary is when they just build the shit out of the tension.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left.
Yeah, this is the trailer we saw
It's for us.
at PlayStation Showcase.
The horror story wanted us
Yeah.
dead.
There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
The visual aesthetic of that feels like Max
Long
Payne.
time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay.
If you've played the
Now let's
original
get a
Max Payne,
first look at the co-op campaign
you can tell
for
that's
Warhammer
the same
Space Marine
developer.
2 from Saber and Focus.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet.
I know Warhammer. My cousin loves Warhammer,
Avarax and Kadaka.
and he has since they were like just little metal figurines that he had to hand paint as part of a board game, like a tabletop RPG. I've just never gotten into it. I mean, this looks like it could be dope, but
My pledge is eternal service. Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination!
question I have is this like a games as a service type situation? It's like a multiplayer online situation. Yeah, co-op campaign. I wish if you could have at least 2 of those players with local co-op, that would be the shit. I'm kind of tired of the needing multiple consoles for co-op situation. It's an interesting style. What? My potatoes. I'd say, oh, it looks neat. Oh, it's for Steam?
Beautiful indie game, yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for
Might check it
another
out.
global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of
I was
Saber
gonna say,
Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes,
I'd
former
complain
master
about it,
John
like not being
Carpenter.
able to tell
It's a
the
brand
stakes
new
based
world,
on
a brand new story, and looks like a heck
the
of a lot
art
of fun.
style.
Check this out.
But then I remember my favorite game in the world is features Lego blocks. I mean Final Fantasy VII.
We gotta be ready.
We gonna see any gameplay? Hmm. Okay. I mean, probably not my thing, but I'm sure it has
More
a pretty broad audience.
collaboration. Sean Carpenter and Saver with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? I don't know. All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today,
Looking forward to this.
a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Uh-oh. Is Baldur's Gate 3 gonna suck?
Swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the
I still want to see more of this game and more about this game. Like how the 3D.
Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash from the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Cool. But again, I need to see more of the game.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Baldur's Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me, still for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right, this fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. Stopping by. I know you got a lot of work to do. Wrapping up the game, and we'll check it out in October.
So it looks like he drove across town in the middle of a dev cycle.
All right.
He's getting ready to yank his hair out.
Look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns. And then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon Dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
Okay. The music and the rocket fire are a little dissonant. It's very cute murder. "'Tis only the most adorable genocide." Okay. Yeah, that one's probably gonna miss my radar. I'm sure somebody will play it. I'm sure it'll be fun. This looks fucking gorgeous. Is this single player? That looks pretty neat. But
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know. It is time we told it ourselves.
please don't make this from the people that made Lord of the Rings Gollum.
Across Middle-earth, delving for riches.
Oh no.
Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria.
So the point of this game is literally to get killed by a Balrog.
Rally together. It's time we took back our home.
Return to Moria. PS5, XS. Recent Lord of the Rings titles have meant they're gonna have to prove that one to me, but yeah, the setup for it is nice. God damn, Samsung paid for a bunch of this.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game
Shit.
from a legendary franchise.
Yep. Been waiting for over a year to see this. Okay. You have my attention. Okay. Oh, wow. So there was going to be crossover between... Oh, no. Ever Crisis. Okay. Pre-registration begins now. Sign up for the
Pre-registration
close.
for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy... No. Today, during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. Get
Oh, you...
when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus,
Dude,
get
that-
the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash. stay
Ever
in your
Crisis, cool.
Yep, we gotcha. All right.
Looking forward
Now,
to
here's
it.
a look at a game we
It's
debuted
just-
last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Keely, you're wrong for that shit.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
I want to see the lore of Sephiroth though.
We are banishers. We end
And I probably
suffering
am
for those
gonna
who live.
sign up for that closed beta. I have to figure out where to do it.
We bring closure to those
Probably at the Square Enix website. There's gonna be a huge number of people signing up for that.
I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful.
I banish you. Death to the dead.
Do we kill? To be together again?
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
それで今回の指令はあなた好みの単純な力仕事です。ある人物を警護していただきます。頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。大丈夫か？
お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。車はまだか？
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃこれから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
Okay. It's not actually open yet. This, what in the Yakuza is this?
お前の名は
俺に名はない。
Yeah. Haha. Okay.
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
What in the Subnautica?
To just stand. Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just stand.
Base to capsule 12. Come in. You there, Stan?
green across the board. Looks like we're good.
Definitely a leak here, Tim.
Is this gonna be super chill or super stressful?
3 years. 2 months and 17 days. What sort of operation are they running down here?
He shouldn't be here.
Is someone there? This doesn't make sense. Is someone else down here? No.
Are you there?
That's gonna make Hassan have seizures.
Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone, launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep.
Okay.
It's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
What are you doing, dude? What are you doing, duder? Huh? Eh. I mean, Call of Duty didn't take up half the space on my PlayStation's hard drive. Maybe. Base COD full install is like 600 gigs. It's crazy. Most people probably don't play the single player campaign though. Okay.
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turns 75
I'm relatively
years
meh
old today.
on Call of Duty.
To celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game. Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm
That's
thrilled
cool.
to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Okay. I have seen this car. I have played Gran Turismo. Not recently, but I have. Okay. Cool.
And here it is, the Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right.
I mean, that'd be how I would get an
Phoenix Labs are
Xbox.
building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fate Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly.
Okay.
Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been
Goaty right
itching
here.
to explore.
I mean,
Realms where magic comes
just in terms of sales, Animal Crossing probably should have been.
we can face
But
anything.
FF7R and
What do you say? There's so much yet to discover.
Last of Us
Are you ready?
2 probably, and Ghost of Tsushima probably bumped it off. I should probably get back to my Animal Crossing.
Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben? Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made.
Oh my god, dude, tone it down.
Some new game modes, yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. but you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
That's what I got.
That's you. You're made for YouTube. All
I,
right, well,
I
we
think
heard
you could
brought,
tone it
something
down
fun,
about
with
3
you first
notches and you'd still be entertaining.
Yeah. So listen.
Probably more so.
I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Hey, fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff.
Yeah.
But sometimes, sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
And sometimes it might be because it's a mobile game and you have to pay to win.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I can do in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Labuntus 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
Now you're just being mean.
Good use of a big name content creator.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cash back rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now,
started out
here's
with a
look at
bang.
key
We're now
cards
in
from
the
Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC.
we've gone over that first big hill.
That is available to pre-register today.
Love his energy. Marvel Snap is the greatest phone game in the history of phones. I mean, I've never played it, but Fortnite new season. Fortnite's fine. It's fine for what it is. There's too many VRs out there. Now, obviously, Fortnite is the original. But I think at this point, it's kind of I don't know. Yeah, we've definitely gone over the big crest.
Remember the fall. The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible
I doubt we'll see anything from 16 in this.
You fell, and the world was broken.
If we see anything, it'll be a demo available now. I think it's now 12 days, no. 14 days, so it's officially 2 weeks, and that was around the window they said for the demo. Okay. I'm good with Fortnite. If you enjoy it and it's your thing, cool. It's great. Not exactly my thing, but if you love it, go for it. Unreal Editor for Fortnite? That's actually kind of cool. Does it mean you can make your own levels now?
Seriously, you don't stand a chance.
turn-based 4X Conquer the Galaxy in about an hour.
Under construction.
What did you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavex.
Space Minecraft.
Captain's log, stardate 43152.4.
Star Trek something or other.
Our fleet is cautiously entering.
Some of this stuff actually looks pretty decent.
And the crew is standing by.
I'm not gonna lie, like none of it gets me like super hyped, but there's stuff that they're showing that I would definitely play.
Hey
Okay.
there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here. Yeah.
Hey, Will.
Right? My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
This is gonna be fun.
Ha, swung a little wide there. Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian punch. I'm guessing you don't fight much outside of your car now, do you?
Look, Clown, I don't need 4 wheels to kick your ass. Any chance we get this back in the cars?
How about a little kill music? She had dumps like a truck. That's like what? All night long.
Let me see that thong.
Like it when the beat go?
Da-da-da-da.
Baby, let your booty go.
Da-da-da-da.
Girl, you want to show?
Da-da-da-da.
The thong. Do you love the silver-haired god? Then don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
You said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
It was a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's a forced habit, I guess.
Been getting shot at ever since I was Papa Doc. Alright. I can get down. Twisted Metal was a fun-ass game, dude.
Duplicating oneself in order to multitask. This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the Time Shift Warrior, coming later this year.
What?
Goddess of Time.
Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves.
I'm here again. That's another me. I look good. I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
Oh. What's an interesting twist on a roguelike?
You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
I will become Legion and crush these demons.
So you...
Onwards! I can feel that there are more.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP.
I kind of want to check that out. I want to see more of it, though.
Single-player
Again,
first-person magic shooter called Immortals
I need to
of
see more
Evium.
about the systems.
It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great
I've seen some of this.
cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with
How you
us.
doing? Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He is a battle mage that controls all 3 forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well,
Give me a
the
sec, chat.
gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, with all the spells, the
Hey, honey,
spellcasting,
what's
and the
up?
magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage,
You
Jack,
really thirsty?
comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's, I guess they call him a street rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an ever war fighting for the control of magic.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer.
Are you
We're
coming
really
in
looking
now?
For it. And I know you brought something
No?
with
You
you
coming
to share
home now?
today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Should be home in like
So
30
this
minutes
is
or
a
so.
wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself
Summer
confronting
Games Fest.
Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game,
So
and
I'm
trying
kind
to
of
end
streaming
the
right now.
Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on
Or is
top
it
of
3?
a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild.
Sorry,
It's
I'm
just
recording it.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC,
What?
PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Love you, bye.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already.
My wife called.
And we're still losing.
I'll show her the highlights of this.
Welcome aboard, Immortal.
Visual quality depending on your system.
North by northeast, 5 knots.
Read footage captured on a 4090. Speaking of, by the way, I was looking at 4090s. My entire gaming PC with a 3080 cost as much as a 4090.
Got it. Gotta get to the control room.
I remember this when it was called Deathloop. I'm kidding, obviously. This isn't a time loop game. There's just looks like there's a lot of the same mechanics. Why couldn't you just do that to the big monster if you can blow up a whole spaceship? That doesn't make sense. What?
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
I get that there needs to be a cooldown, but why do you need to
The Pentasod has gifted
reload your magic arm?
to manifest
Doesn't make
all
sense.
3 colors of magic.
only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Sorry, I'm being overly critical. I'd play a demo. I'm skeptical of a lot of stuff that EA does.
Gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA.
I think EA said they're going to do
and tomorrow, Chapter 4
NFTs in Madden 24.
And today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Oh, word. Fortnite X Transformers. Why not parachute in? Okay. I mean, it's cool and all, but show me some Transformers. Oh, there we go. Okay. I find it hard to get super excited
Well, finally, guys,
for Fortnite,
it's time to get to our grand finale.
but it's fine.
And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases.
Let's
The
go.
rumors were true.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible
Holy shit!
by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2. Amidst
What?
the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
What?
Wow. Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality,
What?
it's barely hanging on.
Was wondering,
Holy
what's Cloud been doing
shit,
these past
dude.
5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
Dude.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star.
Bugenhagen?
The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
Why come back now?
Yeah, the in and calm.
After 5 years, doing who knows what?
fingered it, more like.
What the fuck? Yeah, Mithril Caves. Holy shit, Red 13 gameplay?
Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be
Nice.
new, but she's still a Turk.
Oof. What? Holy shit, dude. Playable red. Oh, dude, that music. There's Yuffie. Well, we knew she was going to be here. Whoa, was that Yuffie riding Red 13? Holy shit.
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul, that she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
Green.
You murdered my dad. You burned my village.
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Holy shit, dude.
There you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right.
Oh my god.
Summer Game Fest, our live showcase, but that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles.
Okay.
including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the
Cool.
Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from IM8bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
I can probably stop recording now.